We are spoiled here in Farmington. Many of us, myself included, spent a good deal of time in Chokecherry Canyon when we were kids. Some of us still do. We might have had an ATV or a dirt bike and crawled all over the place out there. We might have just took our vehicles out there and hoped our parents didn't check the bumper for dust. Regardless, we take for granted that we have a world-class off-road park sitting in our backyard, and for some, it really is in their backyard. It takes 15 minutes or less to get there, even if you're all the way on the other side of town. Rock crawling competitors from all over the country travel to places like Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Colorado, Utah, Washington before they get a chance to find out who's the best of the best. And where do they go to do that? They go to the best, and that's Farmington. By the time this episode airs, we'll be kicking off the 2021 We Rock Grand Nationals in Chokecherry Canyon right here in Farmington, New Mexico. Since most of my off-roading takes place around Navajo Lake, I wanted to get a better look at Chokecherry Canyon. It's been developed a ton since I was a kid running around out there. Danny Israel's taken me out for a quick trip in his Jeep. He's one of the owners of Black Bear Unlimited that just opened this year and provides Jeep tours of the area. I wonder how I'm going to deal with tackling these trails from the passenger seat of a big Jeep. Want to see how it goes?
Come along for the ride in Ken's Think Tank.
Ken's Think Tank is made possible by the following sponsors. Ken Collins Marketing. It's simple. We help small business owners get more customers.
So Danny, you're one of the owners of Black Bear Unlimited.
Yes, sir.
And you own that along with your wife and Jenny and Robert Gage.
Yes, sir.
And so I've had Robert on the show.
Right.
We were talking about all the things, well, some of the things that Robert has his fingers in and doing. Yeah. But you kind of take care of like the Jeep tour portion of this thing, right?
Yes,
doing
sir.
Tours?
Yeah, we do. My wife and I, we keep the tours organized and do that stuff, and then we also do a little bit of automotive work and some custom work, I guess you call it, working on buggies and that kind of stuff, and building like what we're in today.
Right.
They don't come out of the box like this.
No, they don't. No, this is not stock. So we're in your Jeep. So what do you got going on this thing?
So
I know I had to jump to get into it.
Right. So we're on a 4-inch Terraflex long arm kit with speed bumps. They help. You know, the bump stops are not a stiff bump stop. They actually collapse. So going over bumps and stuff, or even running through some of this stuff, it's a lot smoother. It slows the velocity of the axles moving towards the frame down quite a bit. Okay. That kind of stuff. And then the long arm kit corrects the geometry from whenever you lift them up. Okay. And allows it to work more properly and be more road friendly. All right. And in my experience, the more road friendly, the more road manners it has on the highway, translates into better performance out in the rocks. Because if it drives properly there, then it's going to drive properly anywhere. Okay. And that's the hardest thing to get these to do, is to drive and be road friendly. Right.
That's some of the things that you do in the shop, right?
Yes, sir.
Installing stuff like that for people.
It's way cool how Farmington is really pushing the outdoors recreation and everything, and they're moving us in a direction that allowed us to start the business that we started. Right. And it's super, super cool.
Right, because you guys just opened this year.
Yes, sir.
You were working on it. You were supposed to open last year.
Yeah, we were.
But of course,
everything happened.
Everything happened, so you went ahead and opened this year. Just big support for people opening up outdoor recreation businesses in the area.
Yeah, amazing support, and still to this day, lots of support and lots of community support. And the Cliffhangers have been an instrumental part in helping us out too.
And they're a local Jeep club. Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So like anytime we have larger events than I can handle, I can call in on the club, and they come out and very professional, very very good group of people.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm able to have commercial events and have them as my guides.
Right.
And I don't have to worry about whether or not they know how to do do this kind of stuff.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Awesome. And so we're about to climb this thing. Hold on, I'm gonna get this on camera. Show everybody what we're doing here. I have to tell my phone, no, I'm not driving. It's true this time.
Right.
All right, let's do this. All right, this is what we're going up, right there.
This is called the Gatekeeper on Garage.
Okay. Nice.
And my Jeep makes it look very easy.
I was just about to say, you know, I've never been on a trail or a feature like that in a Jeep or a truck or anything like that. And so it just looks like an impassable thing to me. But I'm used to driving a Razor.
Right.
And yeah, totally passable on a Razor. So yeah, the Jeep just made quick and easy work of that. Really cool.
You know, a lot of sports, they say it's the driver that makes the vehicle. In this sport, it is definitely a 50-50.
Oh yeah.
You got to have
You have to know what you're doing, and you have to have the equipment to get it done. Yeah.
You know, and then I've got competition stickies on this. They're a sticky compound, so they're super soft.
The tires?
Yeah. And here in Farmington, that super soft tire equates to massive traction.
Right.
So we're able to do a lot of stuff that, like a Jeep that's built just like this one, it won't do, just because it just doesn't have the traction that this vehicle has with the tires that are on it.
Now, is anybody able to get those kinds of tires? I thought I remember talking with Lauren Healy.
So they're definitely not exactly available to the public.
Right. He said something about he wanted to. They were rock crawling out here, and they wanted the stickies, and so they had to enter a competition and do all that kind of thing before they could actually be able to even buy them and get them.
And it so as we've progressed in the industry, it's some of that has changed a little bit. You can get them from different outlets, but they're still not a readily available. You can't just go down to Discount Tire and buy them.
Right. And so we're in the Glade, right?
Yes, sir.
The Glade Run recreation area, and or Chokecherry Canyon. I've never figured that out. I grew up calling it Chokecherry Canyon, but now I moved back and people are calling it the Glade. Is it one and the same, or there's two kind of different areas?
It is actually the same. So Chokecherry Canyon is this main canyon area,
right,
and then the Glade shoots off and goes towards the back.
I gotcha. Okay.
And because there's the Glade Run recreational area, and then I think there's also the Glade Run wildlife refuge.
Oh, nice.
I might be misspeaking that a little bit. Oh, let's try that again.
Beauty. So yeah, when doing things like that, like I've learned that, or doing stuff with the Razor, that one, you have to have, like you said, you have to have the equipment to get it done, but then you also have to have the experience and the knowledge to know where to put your tires and how and when to put them there, and when to turn and when not to turn, and
well, and you become real bonded with your vehicle.
Yeah.
You start to learn
You
how
feel
things
what
feel,
it's doing. Yeah.
what's going on in that corner that I can't actually see.
Right.
You know, the other thing that I can't get over is just, you know, how lucky we are in this area to have this.
Oh, man.
Most places across the country, you either have to go pay
Yeah. Yeah.
to be able to go into the off-road park, or you don't have it at all.
Right. Yeah. Most of the places I've been, and I've been everywhere, just don't have something like this. Seriously, we're gonna go up that far? That is amazing. So yeah, it's all flat, so you can find off-road areas. That is awesome. Oh, I'm just hoping that translates on the camera, man. That is so badass. So, you know, no, we're not doing a lot of elevation change, but that's a pretty significant climb in a feature.
That's,
move 10 feet and climb 20.
Right. That obstacle right there, I think, is about 2 to 3 car lengths long.
Nice. See, I'm just conflicted, because if I were driving this Jeep on this trail, this right here would terrify me. But I am an absolute fearless maniac in that Razor. Like,
right.
That would just not even bother me in the Razor. Of course, it's much smaller.
Right. Well, that's what, you know, my wife and I, we're trying to get another Jeep, and she wants a smaller, like a two-door CJ or
Right.
something like that. Because this thing is huge. This is like a bus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
4-door Jeep. It's like 115 or 116 inch wheelbase, and this one's a standard, so that adds a whole nother element to
Right.
all of this, because all your, you know, feet, hands, everything is busy. But, you know, this is why I do it. I just love to get out here and see all this.
Right. You know, you get used to driving around, you're on the road, you're on the highways, you're on the whatever, and you see all this stuff from afar, and it doesn't make, the translation doesn't make it when you're seeing it from the road. And so when you get off of the road, you find all these crazy, you're finding things that you would never dream that's out there from that view that you had from the road. And all these little niche areas and all these little neat features, and you know, also when you know, I like the green. I like, you know, I spent too much time in the South and on the East Coast, and so I really like the green. And so coming back out here, it's a lot of brown, a lot of kind of sage greens, you know, and so it gets all melded together into the same kind of drab color from the road.
Right.
But when you get off the road and you're in a place that, like right now, this is really pretty.
Yeah. And you got your view of the cliff edge over there, and then the trees, and, you know, I've actually had conversations with people that are like, you really think that this is a tourist attraction? And I'm like, you need to come and check it out.
Yeah, you don't get it until you actually get in there and check it out.
Yeah, this is like I said, this is Garage Trail. We'll check out the feature that's called the Garage.
Okay. Oh, so there's a signature reason why it's called that? Okay. And I noticed when we pulled in, when we hit the trailhead there, it said Garage Trail, and it had, is that just an intermediate? It had like I thought it was like a blue.
Was it a blue diamond?
A blue square.
It was a blue square. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a new trail rating system in Farmington, on specifically out here in the Glade area.
Yeah.
That we have rated the trails from 1 being the dirt road, and then 2, and it goes up, and there's an explanation to everything.
Okay. We
go all the way up to 10 plus plus, and at 10 plus plus, we assign that a double black diamond. So
okay.
we've adopted the kind of the ski resort.
Sure.
style stuff.
So when did that start here? Because I don't remember that being a...
We just implemented that, I want to say about 2 to 3 months ago.
Really? So brand new?
It's brand new. We just got it out here. So this is the garage.
Wow. That's awesome. So is this a thing where someone would climb through this part? Is that what you were saying? It's really tight, or do you go that way?
Right through there.
Oh,
That's the garage.
I got you. Holy cow! Holy cow! Hold on, let's get a picture. So this is the garage. Wow. You know, I know about the big rock crawling competition that happens out here every year. Are there other off-roading events that take place out here?
So not presently, there's not too many. We are working on getting some more events to take place. Like you said, Robert's got his fingers in a bunch of pies with the promoting side of our company. We're really trying hard to not become a Jeep group, a Razor group.
Right.
We want to include
Just
everybody.
all encompassing.
Bicycles.
Yeah.
You know, four-wheelers, dirt bikes. We want everybody to come out and enjoy what we're doing. We have really...
There are horseback riders.
Yep, equestrians.
Yeah.
We're really unique in that aspect and trying to get everybody to get on board with us.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we feel like if we can get more recreation, more outdoors people out here, then it's just rising tide raises all boats.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if we can get everybody to work together and enjoy it, and then at the same time take care of it and prove that we can do this, then BLM works with us a lot more. BLM likes to work with the cliffhangers because we do a lot of advocate work out here. We do two or three. I think we do three cleanups. Right,
just mass cleanups where that's the sole purpose for you to be out here. Is just everybody comes out and cleans up.
You know, we don't have the massive arches that Moab has, but we do have them, and they are cool.
That's awesome.
You know, snap.
Yeah, let's get a picture of that too. Cool. But yeah, so just having more people out here. You know, if you've got a mountain bike, there's resources for you. If you've got a horse, there are resources for you. If you're in a Jeep, obviously resources. A Razor, a four-wheeler, whatever you've got, and whatever type of recreation you like to do. Is that? No, it is still on the ground. That's good suspension, man. But yeah, there's just something out here for you. I think I've even seen, the one or two times I've been out here, I think I've even seen people running, just jogging.
Oh yeah.
So you don't even need to have a vehicle or equipment of any kind. If you just want to, if you're a cross-country runner, or you just want some interesting things to jog across, then here you go.
Oh yeah, I got to tell the story about whenever my wife and I first got together. We went to Moab, so we had just recently got together, and her vehicle that she had was starting to have some major issues, and we were keeping up with them and stuff, and finally the tranny was starting to go out, and I'm like, oh, we're done. I don't want to spend any more money on this, and I was in a good position at the time, so we went and bought this to replace her car. And the whole time I'm telling her, I've done all this, I've been off-roading and some sort of racing my whole entire life, and she goes, yeah. She always says, you know how guys are and what they try to do to impress women. And that was my shtick, was the whole off-roading thing.
Right.
That's how I'm trying to reel her in.
Yeah.
So we get an invite to go to Moab with one of my real good friends. It was her birthday and her dad's birthday. So we get together with them. We make a plan to go to Moab. We go to Moab, and I told her, I said, yeah, there's going to be, you know, I think we're going to end up with like 20 plus rigs. So this whole time goes on, and then we get out there, and we met with the people that we were going to camp with and everything. And she goes, there's not that many people here. And I said, I'll just wait till tomorrow. She said, okay. We go to the gas station in Moab, and we meet literally 20 other rigs and people and families, and we go out and we go do Golden Spike, and we're halfway up through Poison Spider. If you know the area, you got to do Poison Spider before you get to Golden Spike. Okay. And she looked at me. We're on the switchbacks on Poison Spider, and she looks at me and she goes, I didn't believe you. I didn't believe this was real. I didn't believe that anything you were saying was real. and I'm like, I didn't even think about it. Like, this is what I've done my whole life. Very obviously real. I'm not thinking anybody would think otherwise. Yeah. So ever since then, she's just been real close, and yeah, this is what we do. This is awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. I don't know what it is about that. It just cracks me up. Just the whole... You know, when you're in a vehicle, like normally most people who are ever in a vehicle are used to being pretty level, you know? You might be climbing a mountain pass or something like that, but you still feel pretty level in the vehicle. And then you come out here and there's something weird that happens, that roller coaster feeling that you get. Right. When that vehicle is pointed straight up in the air. Well, or you can't see anything but the dirt, the ground on the bottom of it. That's all you can see. Yeah. It's crazy, the feeling you get. Well, Danny, this has been freaking awesome, man. I love riding, but I'm used to being the one that's driving. Right. So I've had to, calm my brain down a little bit of, oh wait, do this, no, do this, and we're in a totally different vehicle than what I'm used to. Right. So I'm watching you get it done. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's how you do it in a Jeep, I guess. Yeah, all right, I get it, cool. So I don't know. This has just been really fun, and like I said, I'm not as familiar with this area, so seeing seeing that garage thing, that was super cool. That was really good. Yeah. But you'll have to come out with us whenever we can go through there, because it is really cool to go through there. But like I said, it has a lot of potential to end really badly. So not having somebody. Yeah, you need a spotter and things like that. So at least another vehicle to pull it out of. Right. If it doesn't end well. Well, awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for the ride.
Ken's Think Tank is made possible with help from these fine sponsors: Basin Home Health and Hospice,